Welcome to the bench. In this first silver series starter, we're going to be working with some silver plate or sheet and doing some repose and chasing work. Let's get right at it. This is our pitch bowl that will be holding our pieces in place and allowing us to form. First, need to heat it up a little bit, level it out a little bit, and get it ready to set in our piece. While it's still a little bit tacky, we want to press in our piece nice and firmly. For this first piece, I'm just going to do a simple cross, and we'll mark that out roughly right here, and we'll get tapping. First, we come in with our lining tool around the borders of our shape. As you'll see here, it's pretty rough form. You don't have to be super precise off the get-go. You're going to be going back and forth between chasing and repose. Now that we have our lines done, we'll pick up our flat tool here and start our repose work, which is pushing it outwards. Yep. When it pops off like that, we can just grab our torch, heat it up a little bit, press it right back into our medium. And back to tapping. I'm gonna finish pushing this out with some decent wax. It's starting to work harden a little bit, so we're gonna stop right about here. Now I'll heat it up just a touch to release. and give it a nice burn off into the vent. And now we'll heat it up to annealing. But you can kind of tell when the pitch grays, just like that. Try not to do that. Oh, that would be Angus, the bench mascot. He's got to be known. Now that our silver is soft and set again, we'll sharpen up the form a little bit, get a little deeper. Another round of annealing after work we're going to do. And now we'll be filling the inside with this California red pitch, same stuff that's in the pitch bowl. Little dab will do ya. Heat that up and melt it in. Melting it in like this will help make sure that there's no voids when we go to flip it on over and we start our chasing. That's probably warm enough right there. We'll let that cool down a little bit while we warm up our surface to receive our frosting. Now, using the same flat tool, we'll be going around the edges to flatten around the perimeter of the cross, crisp things out just a little bit. You can see the form is still a little rough. It's not symmetrical yet, but like I said, this is a back and forth process. It's slow, but kind of meditative. And now I'll even up the depth a little bit on the face of the cross. All right, got that crisped up a little better. We will go ahead and another burn and turn. Around there. I'm gonna drip some of that out. Soften that up a little bit and sink that in one last time. We'll crisp it up a little bit more and probably call it an episode for now. I thank you guys for coming and joining me at the bench for this episode, and I hope that you join me while we finish this up and continue on to some new projects. Let me know if anybody has any recommendations for any silver work, repoussé, or elsewise. Until the next episode, Godspeed to you all.